Hey, what's up guys? I'm back here with another episode of Best Android Apps for 2015. If you have not been through my previous episodes, make sure to check them. I'm pretty sure you'll be finding a lot of useful applications there. And without any further ado, let's begin. So starting off with the lock screen application. The first one here is the Picturesque Lockscreen. So this is a custom lock screen from Microsoft. On the top you get the Bing search bar. Below you have the date, time, day, the battery percentage and the weather info. If you have any notification, on your lock screen you can swipe right to access it and swipe left to dismiss. Lower below you have shortcuts for your favorite applications and the camera. And tapping onto this icon will get you the background image info. So if you want to use this background as the wallpaper, all you have to do is swipe from the left and you can download this wallpaper from here. You can continue swiping further to browse new images. Else, shake the device to change the wallpaper. And if you swipe to the right, you have your news feed. Over here you get news on the basis of categories like top news, entertainment, science fiction, sports, etc. You can tap on the article to read it in full detail. And at the end of the page, you get some toggles, options to change the lock screen settings like enable favorite apps, where you can add shortcuts of your favorite applications onto your lock screen, which I've already shown you, notification settings, news refresh, weather info, and so on. So guys, a really cool app to utilize your lock screen, and the lock screen is also pretty smooth. Also, you get a lot of tools on your lock screen itself. So that's my number one. The next one here is the morning routine. This is an alarm application, but the main thing about this app is the animations that you get with it. Such an eye candy. You get such a soothing experience while using this app. Basically, you can set your alarm by tapping here, give alarm a name, give your time, day, alarm type, the volume, and then save. But this app is not only about setting the alarm. You also get some additional functions like you can perform certain actions when the alarm is turned off. For example, you can open an app, URL, and task or task. You can also choose a ringtone for your alarm, so that's really nice. When you get the alarm, you get this sweet animation. Swipe up to snooze and swipe down to turn off the alarm. Another cool thing that I've noticed with this app is that you get an inspirational quote on your homepage, which is really nice since this is a morning application. Coming to the app settings, you can set your fade-in time, alarm motion softener, and so on. So all these options are pretty self-explanatory. So a very cool alarm application, and as mentioned earlier, you get all these animations inspired from the material design. The next one here is the lazy swipe. Once you have installed this app, you can just make a swipe from either of the bottom corners to launch this app. And this app is quite handy because just with a single swipe you can access all your favorite apps, your toggles, and so on. This app is also very useful with devices with large screens like Note 4, Nexus 6, etc. As you can see, I have all the recently used applications here. Swiping further will take me to my favorites, toggles, etc. Over here, you also can customize these shortcuts. You can add your apps which you use the most. Just long press the icon, remove the shortcuts that you want, and again, add the shortcuts that you use. And lastly, we have this toolbox where we have all the necessary toggles and shortcuts for camera, flashlight, memory booster, etc. Coming to the app, you also can change its theme according to your preferences. You have other options like you can set up the swiping gestures, when to launch and when not to, trigger area, and so on. So basically this app can also help you to multitask. You can control your toggles very quickly. You can access your favorite applications quickly just with a single swipe. The next one here is the Yo Window Weather. Yo Window is a great weather application for your Android. As you can see, we have a background based on the current weather and location. I can tap here to see the details of the weather like mist, pressure, humidity, and slide for other infos. We also get a background sound based on the current weather status. Here we have a slider to jump to other time of the day and see the weather info according to that. So this is something very unique about this application. And as we slide, we get this animation. And also the background changes according to the time you have selected. At the top, we have up to 2 weeks of weather forecast. I can tap on any days to see the weather information. Tapping here will allow you to choose your background landscapes. And from here you can change your locations and add a new location. We have a slider menu for updating the weather, add a new location, set the background as a live wallpaper, Now going back to units, we have settings for choosing units, effects and other options. We also get variety of weather widgets, so a very fancy weather application. The next one here is the Kinemaster. This is a professional video editing app for your Android. You can create professional videos from the images and videos on your gallery. When you launch this app, you have these options to play back your last project, share export your last project, go to settings, create a new project and delete. Being a mobile application, this app can export videos in full HD, which is very impressive. On help and settings, you have all the tips and tricks to use this app, and settings for your audio recording source, photo duration and photo cropping while you are editing. Now let's go back. Let's add a new project. Here you have all these options to add images or videos from your gallery, record voice, video, or take a picture to add them to your project. You can choose your music, choose a theme for your video, and then you can edit. So let's add few pictures and choose a theme. Each theme has its own music and transitions. Tapping on a frame will give you these options, like you can rotate the image, choose image position on that frame, choose clip effects, title effects, trim the frame, effects for that frame, brightness controls, contrast levels, and other options like capture, save, split the clip, and insert a freeze frame. You also get options to redo and undo over here. Tapping on the transition will bring a variety of transitions to choose from, and its timing as well. So a lot of professional things, a lot of professional tools added in this application. Similarly, if you have selected videos for your project, you have additional options like changing the volume of the imported clip, additional options for trimming, extracting audio, changing the frame speed and duration, and so on. You can tap and hold on any frame to rearrange it or remove it. So a great video editing application for your mobile and tablets. The next one here is the Not It. This is a simple app to set reminders. You can give a title to your reminder, add a description, and then select the date and the timing of that reminder. Also, you can set the repeat intervals and add images to your reminders. While sharing any links, you can also set it as a reminder by choosing this app on Share options. This feature is very handy as you can remind yourself to read any article later on or watch any videos on YouTube. From settings, you can configure the way your reminders behave, like vibration patterns, sounds, etc. From the slider menu, you can view all your reminders and archives. So guys, a very simple reminder app with a very simple to use user interface inspired from the material design. The next one here is the Blinq. Blinq is a social app that brings a unique way of staying updated on your friends' activities. After installation, you can link your social accounts like Facebook, Instagram, and so on. And whenever you receive a notification, like a text message from any of your contacts, you will receive a floating icon here. You can tap on it to see the contacts' recent activities on all their social accounts like Facebook, Instagram, and others. You can also see the mutual friends, their last check-in with other details like connected accounts, their latest posts, and so on. This app comes in very handy as you get all the updates on different social networks in one place, and you don't always have to open different apps. Back to the app, you have the list of friends that have recently contacted you. You have the slider menu to see the connected accounts, settings to choose theme, enabled apps, and notification access. So a great way to connect to your friends and manage your social accounts. The next one here is the Silk Pen. This is a sketching application, but this app is quite unique from other applications. So basically you get a blank screen where you can draw. And while you draw, you get this awesome effect. Quite abstract, quite unique. From here, you can go on to gallery. So over here you can see images drawn from these applications from various users. You get a whole bunch of different categories and all these sketches are simply awesome. You have live wallpaper options, that is you can set any of these art as your live wallpaper. Else you can also draw a sketch yourself and set it as a live wallpaper. You have background option, that is you can set the background of the blank sheet on what pattern you want to draw. So this is a very cool app. Say for example, if you want to draw something abstract or write something fancy and send it to your friends or share it, this app is perfect for you. The next one here is the AZ Screen Recorder. With this app, you can record the screen of your device. As soon as you launch the app, you get this floating widget. Tapping on the shutter button will start recording the screen with the audio. The best thing about this app is that you don't have to be rooted or you don't get any time limits. You can pause or stop the screen recording from the notification bar. Next we have its settings. Here you can choose the resolution of the video, bitrate, orientation, audio recording, choose time limits, change directory, and so on. You can directly jump to recorded screen files from here, and this icon is for exiting the app. The last one for today's episode is the Caast Me. This app will bring an ease to share links between your phone and your computer. There are times when we are browsing on our phone and we need to see that web page on our computer for other details, or some contents are not supported. So with this app installed, all you have to do is go to the options of your browser, go to Share, and choose Caast Me. Now on your computer's browser, open caastme.com and simply scan the QR code from your phone. And there you go. It sure was easy to share links between apps, social medias, but this app provides an ease to share links between computers and phones. So a very useful application. So that's all for this episode guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found it useful. I will be coming up with more episodes like these. Stay tuned for more and you guys have a great time.